Number 1. Samuel, congratulations on your promotion to sales manager. I knew you would get it. Thanks. There were so many applicants I thought for sure I wouldn't get it. Now I have to worry about packing to move to my new office. I just have too much staff. I would help you, but I had too much to do right now. Leslie, are you free? I just finished I just finished making my presentation for sales meeting, so I could definitely help. I'll, I'll be by your office in a few minutes. Come over in a few hours. I have to go to a meet I have to go to a meeting now with human resources to discuss the details of the position. Number 2. Are you in charge of the new employee orientation again this year? I didn't see your name on the list for reserving conference rooms. No, this year I decided to let one of my other department members handle it. So I'm so busy with other work that I don't have time to do it. But I will, uh, but I will help a little bit if I can. Oh, that's right. We are planning to open another branch soon. So you must be working on getting that contract for the new property. Yeah, I have a meeting with the real estate agent in 30 minutes. I should I should finish printing these papers before then. Number 3. For this position, we are looking for someone who can give insight and tips on how to make a sales and meet their monthly quota. That shouldn't be a problem. I have over 20 years of sales experience and I am known for having the highest sales record record in my previous company. That's very impressive. But you are good at speaking in front of crowds. We are usually just 20 200 employees at a time at these sessions. I have I have spoken in front of crowds of 40 people and had no problems then. I am actually excited to speak in front of so many people. I'm glad to hear I'm glad to hear that. Well, thank you for you coming in today. We will let you know our hiring decision by Monday. Thank you for seeing me. I look forward to hearing positive news from you. Number 4. I just found out that the head of human resources will quit next week. They say that Yuko will take over the position the week after that. Yuko? That's great. She has been helping with hiring for the past 5 years. So it only seems right that she would get the position. I agree. But with Yuko's position vacant, it means we will need to hire someone for that. Oh, that could create some problems. Do they have anyone in mind for the position? No, they have they have decided to look outside the company for it. So if you know any so if you know anyone that might be interested, you should have them send in their resume. Number 5. Excuse me, can I help you find where you are looking to go? Yes, I have an interview today. Do I go to Strand? Do I go straight to the human resources department? No, it depends on which department you are interviewing for. Oh, I'm meeting Mr. Gerald from Lego department. Then just go straight through that door down there. Mr. Gerald's in the middle Mr. Gerald's in the middle of a meeting right now, but she will be finished in 10 minutes. Number 1. The woman was congratulating the man on his promotion to sales manager, and she said she had knew the man would get it. The man was thankful the woman for that, and he thought he thought he couldn't get it because there was so many applicants. Then and then she and then he had to worry about packing to move to his new office because he had too much stuff. The woman wanted to help him, but she had to but she had too busy, and she suggested Leslie help him. Uh, Leslie replied she just finished making her presentation for the sales meeting, so she could help him, and she could be by and she would be by his office in a few minutes. The man replied, came over in a few hours because uh, he had to go to a meeting then with human resources to discuss the details of the position. Number 2. The man wanted to know the woman if she were in charge of the new employee orientation again that year because he didn't see her name on the sheet for reserving conference room. The woman disagreed with him. She replied that year she decided to let one of her other department members handle it because she too busy, but she would help a little bit if she can. The man agreed with her. Uh, he commented they were planning to open another branch soon, so she must be working on getting the contracts for the new property. The woman replied she had a meeting with the real estate agent in 30 minutes, so she would finish printing these papers before then. Number 3. The woman said to the man that for that position there was looking for someone who could give insight and tips on how to make sales and meet their monthly quota. The man replied that shouldn't be a problem because he had over 20 years of sales experience and was known for having the highest sales record in his previous company. The woman replied, um, "That was very impressive," but she said, but she wanted to know if he was good at speaking in front of crowds because there are usually trains 200 employees at a time that at this session. The woman, the man replied he had spoken in front of crowds of 40 people and had no problem then. So he was actually excited to speak in front of so many people. The woman said she was glad to hear that, and she was thankful the man, and she said uh, They would let he know. They would let him know their hiring decision by Monday. The man was thankful the woman for that, and he said he had looked forward to hearing positive news from her. Number 4. The man said to the woman that he just found out that the head of human resources will quit next week, and Yuko will take over the position the week after that. The woman was happy about that because Yuko had 5 years experience with helping hiring, so Yuko deserved it. The man agreed with her, but he said with Yuko's old position vacant, mm, they needed to hire someone for that. The woman commented that was problem, and she wanted to know if they had anyone in mind for the position. The man disagreed with her. Mm, he replied they had decided to look outside the company for it, and so he suggested the woman if she knew anyone that might be interested, she could have them send in their resume. Number 5. The woman got the man attention and suggested give him the direction. The man replied he had an interview that day, and he wanted to know if he goes straight to the human resources department. The woman disagreed with him, and she reminded it depends on which department the man was interviewing for. The man replied he was meeting Mr. Gerald from the legal department. The woman suggested the man goes straight through that door down there, and she said Mr. Gerald was in middle of a meeting right then, but he would be finished in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. 10 for your watching.